Hello everybody, Vegeta FH1. This is very weird. I've made several videos in the past day or so. This one is actually a response to Pat Condell on YouTube. This guy is very wise. He's particularly aggressive, much like myself, which I can respect because what he believes is what he believes, and he's standing up for it, and he's every fucking right to. But I'm going to take this a little bit back for a second and say everybody has the right to believe whatever the fuck they please. But the second you involve another person in your belief is the second you become responsible for that belief. Essentially, it goes from one person to another and then gets turned from a belief into a religion. Now, you can believe whatever the hell you want. You can believe that the world is flat, that the sun revolves around the earth, that everything else revolves around you. You can believe that all the hell you want. I'm not dissing that. I'm dissing the fact that if you bring another person into it and get them to believe what you believe, you become wrong. For the simple fact is you are distorting their beliefs. Now, I'm not saying a distortion as in you are changing what they believe. I am saying distortion as in you are completely eradicating their belief, whatever they believe. As I said, everybody has the right to believe whatever the fuck they please, whether it cannot be proven or otherwise. But Pat Condell is very, very right in this. He says that atheism is, I would say, a belief, but that's more agnostic. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. I'm not a very religious person myself. My belief would be, how am I going to explain this? My belief is that everyone else's belief is right, if that makes at all any sense. It's quite weird, but either way, when you take into consideration the amount of abuse that Christianity and I won't say paganism because we don't really know, but Muslim and all of those fucking things, when you take into the consideration of all that, it really does bring you to the conclusion that maybe we should in fact disinfect our civilization from religion, because it's gone so far overboard that we've in fact lost sight of the original goal of religion itself, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, because as Pat says, faith has become a word that has pretty much infected the minds of everybody. And yeah, I'll agree with that. But the original intent for the word faith was having not only faith in your own belief, but faith in that which can create, I suppose, a more believable faith. That doesn't make any sense. A faith that you can believe in someone else's, I suppose, willpower. I suppose that sounds ridiculous, but it kind of makes sense to me. That's my faith. The faith where anybody else has the power to do whatever they fucking damn well please, believe what the hell they damn well please, but the second they bring another person into it is when the first person becomes responsible for it. This is the way it should work. Sadly, this is not the way it is. And I'm not even going to get into the feckin' issue of clergy and all of them, because they're something's fucking wrong upstairs in their head. Yeah, I think I'll just stay away from that subject. But with that said, I don't think religion is as bad as it is. No, it is as bad as it is. But the original intent of religion wasn't to pretty much crucify anybody else that doesn't believe in said religion, whether it be Christianity, whether it be pagan, whether it be feckin' Muslim, atheism, blah 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 blah. The fucking list is too long. But I think everybody needs to take kind of a step back from religion, see where the hell it's going, because it's going. No, it has gone OTT. It's gone over the top. It's ridiculous. And priests feckin' molesting children and clergy member. Oh no, I said I wasn't going to get into that. it's it's gone too far. It's overstepped its boundaries, and it needs to be chopped. To be quite honest, not just Christianity, fucking all of it. I have a lot of respect for Pat because he's much like myself. He has it in his head, he believes it, and he speaks what he believes. But he doesn't preach it. He doesn't say, believe what I'm saying, believe in my belief. He's saying it the way he sees it, and that's coming from the heart. You can't doubt him for that. That's his belief. He's not bringing anybody else into his belief, he's just voicing his opinion, his right to speech. Which apparently, according to Dan Bull, the books on right to speech should be burned. Well, actually, according to Mandela, or Mendelssohn. Yeah. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about there, go look up Dan Bull, the guy who did Dear Lily, has now done a Dear Mendelssohn. It's actually very good. You should listen to it all the way through. But that's a separate kind of issue. Religion as a whole, like, if there is a God Almighty, which I respect other people's beliefs in their own beliefs. So technically, to me, there would be a God Almighty. There would be an Allah. There would be pagan gods of the sun, of wind, of earth, and all of that. There technically is, according to me, because my belief is that everyone else's belief is right. But I don't involve myself in said belief. I try and take it as it comes. But when you hear about stuff with priests and molesting children and stuff like that, it really does shed some damaging light on that religion and their higher ups, their peers, actually allowing it and stuff like that. It gets kind of confusing at times, but if you could have a conversation with someone else's belief, I would like to know what that conversation would be. Now I'm going to respond to Pat with this video. So I want to know your opinion on that. If you could have a conversation with someone else's belief of their, say, God Almighty or Jesus Christ or any of them, or even Allah, what would the conversation entail? What would you speak about? And what do you think would be your belief after it? I think that's all I have. Thanks, Pat, for your very enlightening words. keep up the good work. It's great to watch your videos and see how you think of this subject, because it's very knowledgeable and it's true words. Anyway, that is me. I shall see you all next video, because I doubt I'll go through a day without making another video. Anyway, catch us all next time. Says.